The beginning of the scene starts with an asynchronous sound of police sirens, and also is a sound perspective, as the sirens sound far away but are getting closer, which tells the viewers that the scene is set in the city and that the police are somewhere nearby, possibly involved in the storyline. This is then followed by a short amount of dialogue between a member of hotel staff and the two police officers. The staff member is well spoken with a clear voice, which gives the character authority. However, the two police officers have much deeper voices and do not enunciate their words properly, showing the viewers that these characters have a lot more power and maybe resort to violence more quickly, as they don't seem as intelligent. When the police come into shot, the background music starts to play. This is a sound bridge that moves on to the next scene, gradually growing louder as more police officers are shown. The music includes a subtle metallic clang which refers to the idea of the police force being like a machine. The clang could be considered to be a beat, showing that the machine is always steadily working. The music relies quite heavily on the use of drums when it changes onto the next scene, which gets faster as the police walk towards reception, and this creates a tense atmosphere as the drums represent the heartbeat getting faster. The music also gets louder, signifying that something important is going to take place, and consequently the increased volume is designed to make the audience more aware so that they are paying attention to the important event. At the point where the characters begin to converse, the music quietens in order to let the viewers hear the conversation. The music also slows down until it becomes an ongoing note, which could symbolise the receptionist realising who the police are and that she has to warn hotel staff about them. This whole scene links to the key theme of ethnicity being dangerous, as the fast-paced, almost nervous music, when connected with the police, gives the ethnicity shown the idea of them being a dangerous threat. The music starts up again as you see the character running down the corridors, and the beat could signify time slipping away, as it is only so long before the police search the hotel. Here, the sound of running can be heard, showing the urgency of the two hotel staff. The synchronous sound of the woman picking up the keys shows that she's in charge of hiding the immigrants and gives the impression that they're going to lock them somewhere when hiding them.
The music is once again used as a sound bridge to show that the woman is continuing the action she started in the previous scene. However, the music is considerably quieter. This allows the sounds of the kitchen and different languages to be heard, showing the many different ethnicities that are actually working there. All the voices in the scene mingle together, signifying the panic that is spreading through the immigrants. When all the characters appear to be in the room, the music slows, as if everything is going to be okay, and the heavy panting shows the immigrants' panic receding. The diegetic sound of keys can be heard, showing that the hotel staff are locking the immigrant away. This makes the immigrants pitied by the viewers, because the idea of them needing to be locked away to ensure their safety could be viewed as inhumane. Whilst the woman is counting all the people locked away, the music quietens, so you can hear the panting and sounds of distress as well as becoming one note. This calms the scene slightly, but also creates tension as it makes the viewers wondering if everyone is inside. Here the music starts up again as the characters realise someone is missing to create more tension. The music then cuts off and you can only hear the diegetic noise of the hoover, showing that the character is unaware of the situation and danger he may be in. In the storeroom, the cleaner faints and the music is heard to show the viewers how everyone has pulled together like a machine to get all the parts working again.
A sound bridge is used between the cuts of scenes as it reflects the continuity, representing the fact in both scenes the immigrants are in the same position of danger. Again we hear the sound of machine clangs as the police manhandle Ibrahim, showing the machine working efficiently. As it cuts back to the storage room, the music quietens and becomes reminiscent of a ticking clock, representing that they're running out of time. The head of housekeeping speaks to the immigrant very politely, giving him a lot of respect. The viewer is given a sense that we have misjudged the immigrants, reflecting the immigrants in a positive light. As she thanks the man for saving the woman, she purposely uses his name of Adam. This could be prejudice, as it reflects his westernisation, showing that any Western qualities make the immigrants superior. Selective sound is featured as the door is knocked. It is louder to create more emphasis. The diegetic sound of keys also builds tension. The short amount of dialogue between the staff reflects the urgency of the situation as the scene cuts to reception. Selective sound is used to emphasise the scene of Ibrahim being taken away. We can also hear background sounds, but only of other guests discussed. Asynchronous sounds are heard with dialogue to represent the fact they can't get Ibrahim back. For example, sirens and car engines, which we assume is taking him away. The selective sound that has been removed returns as the conversation ends to represent coming back to reality. These are general sounds such as the phone ringing. The manager then speaks to Jack 8, representing taking back control of the situation from the police.
The scene in the locker room opens with a sound bridge of quiet music from the reception scene. As items of the locker are taken away, diegetic sounds are used to emphasize the emptying of the locker, as if to show that Abraham is being taken away piece by piece. The machine at work begins to pick up as the music starts to fade out as the scene changes to the canteen. We see lots of people talking and the sound of the machine starts to pick up. This shows that even with the dramatic scene of Abraham being taken away, the people just carry on with their lives as if nothing had happened. The diegetic sound of the different nationalities talking shows that they are all grouped together.